15 points are really necessary for Washington because LA on an 8-2 run over the last 90 seconds after back-to-back triples from Ray Burrell and Erica Wheeler.
Well, Washington right now, it's a 32-16 advantage in paint points, right? We were talking about how Washington was going to punish the paint, and they have been doing that exceptionally well here in the first half.
Onyenwere turns the corner, runner won't fall, Hamby the rebound. LA has already hit 5 3-pointers in this opening half. Hamby up and under, no. McMahon giving chase, saves it to Onyenwere.
How about that? Acrobatic possession save there by McMahon.
Citron scoop to the hoop for 2.
Well, Sony Citron is a 71% score from inside the restricted area, and that's why, right? She's just so effortless and just floats her way to the rim with ease.
Foul on De'Erica Hamby is going to be her second. Happened right in front of us. Visibly did not agree with the call as she got tangled up there with Cody McMahon. Under 90 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Opening up the floor here, 4 out, 1 in. Kiki's the one inside, and the second player on that weak side came over to double team that.
Just the 4th turnover committed by the Mystics. They've done a better job taking care of the basketball.
That's what Sydney Johnson said. We have to be aware of that backline defensive player, and that's exactly what LA did there.
Ogumake with 5. Atkins, 2. Atkins, gotta go. Atkins fires around and out on the 3. Austin the rebound.
Secondary activity here. Double stagger for Citron again to get her freed up.
Onyenwere, 3-pointer, no.
I thought Shakira Austin had a seal right there before it got reversed to the second side.
Burrell open on the 3-point attempt. It's money.
Now she's been knocking those down with some consistency. 2 of 5 from 3 in the 4th quarter alone, where she had 20 of her 28 points against New York on Thursday.
Shot clock is off, 10 to play. Citron doubled. Austin with 5, the
Smart.
kick. McMahon, 3-pointer, no. McMahon got the loose ball. Out of bounds, last touch by McMahon. LA ball, 0.5 on the shot clock.
But schematically speaking, that was the proper pass to make if you're Shakira Austin. Shots like that are gonna fall or not, but that was the proper read.
Inbound to Wheeler, she'll hold it as time expires in an opening half that saw 5 ties and 3 lead changes. It's the Mystics that have a 2-point lead at the half.
Well, Washington dominated in the painted area as we knew they would. Coming back in the second half, you saw the zone from LA. Let's see what kind of defensive mechanics they'll mix up to try to take the paint away from hot Mystics.
Juliana is joined by Kiki Iriafit.
Hey, thanks guys. Kiki, 34 paint points for the Mystics so far tonight. What are you seeing on the floor that's allowing you guys to be so powerful in the interior?
I think inside we're just taking advantage of the mismatches. We know we have a great front court, so we're just trying to take advantage of what they have. I think the guards are doing a great job of pushing in transition, so we're getting easy looks at the basket.
Kiki, what does winning the physical battle mean for this team tonight?
I think we are a physical team. That's what we expect every single day, so I don't think it's anything different. We owe this team one. We're coming off of a loss, so there's definitely a lot of fight today.
Thanks, Kiki. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks, Juliana. Washington halfway home to picking up their 20th win of the season, 41-39 at the half. We'll get you into the studio. Tarek and Marissa will have you covered here at the break.
Not all kids become goats.
Are you kidding me?
Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. And that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future. Not all kids become goats.
Are you kidding me?
Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. And that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future.
I learned that the same way that I trained to be a world-class athlete, it's the same effort I have to put into my mental health.
There's a lot of youth on the side of the Washington Mystics.
And you're looking at what they were able to do last season. I mean, it's just insane that they have had really swift transitions to the WNBA style of play.
I think our team is dangerous this season because we're so youthful. People don't know what to expect because a lot of us are either second years or this is their first year in the league, and I think that surprise factor will benefit us.
Iria Finn, her and Citron both named WNBA All-Stars last year as rookies. Only the second time that's happened in WNBA history.
I think what makes this team dangerous is just how versatile we are. We just have a lot of weapons, a lot of youth. I think the youth will be on our side.
Sonia Citron doing it all.
In her second year, that looks like a vet already as she's able to control the tempo.
Sonia and myself are really stepping into leadership roles, just doing whatever it takes. I think we do a great job of filling in the gaps. You know, we're all different types of leaders, but it works out perfect for our team.
The identity of this team is really just hard workers. We play for each other. We're a sisterhood. And when we're on the court, we're just going to give it our all.
Everything running through Shakira Austin here in the first half, and for good reason.
There's a big focus and there's an intentionality of asking questions, wanting to learn.
It's Austin with vengeance.
Really excited to see for such a young group.
We do have a young established core. We really do want to get good young players and allow them to grow. We're built for this in DC.
Just take every moment the way that it comes. So just being present. You can't get too high or too low. You're going to win games. You're going to lose games. We know there's going to be ups and downs, but I wouldn't rather do it with any other group than this one.
Seven to shoot. Burton will wind up, kicks it to Hayes. Pump fake, Rice, and the spin cycle. Oh, wow! Tiffany Hayes right to the cup.
What a move! Slide off of Sably et al. As we see Tiffany Hayes. They're going to be coming right at you. Oh, Beckers from the logo! That was cold. Well, Paige Beckers, that's what I call her. PB with the J right there, heels on the logo.
Very strong pass to Angel Reeves that gets blocked by Bonner. It's a foot race. Ryan Howard gets Copper off the backboard. What a block by Ryan Howard has everyone on their seats. I'll let you break this down.
We've had 2 shots blocked in the league off the backboard this year, and I think this is number 1 right here. Ryan Howard, you can see her chasing Copper down in her peripheral vision, and she gets that one up high.
So on we go. The spin, oh my goodness, Natasha Cloud.
Explosiveness and quickness, and just turns the corner off of that handoff. But because even on that weak side, everyone is up at the three-point line. So you see Brink and Atkins.
Loose ball. Miles keeps it, fakes it to McBride because new career high for K-Mac.
Great shooters. You can hear this crowd. They're on their feet. She has been locked, loaded, automatic. It has been so much fun to watch. She has got one of the quickest releases. Yeah, big old smiles. We've enjoyed it.
Hayes. With 6 to work with on the shot clock, working on stepping through it somehow is able to get it to drop.
Against 6'4" Cameron Brink. She was not intimidated by the height, the length advantage Brink had, the resilience that Tiffany had.
Johannes, it's a great outlet, will fire, you bet! As they outscore the Aces 24-12 in the frame. Johannes 30-plus footer there. We'll be back after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Boston has 11, Mitchell has 10. 8 of them over the last couple minutes. Mitchell snares it away from Vandersloot. Here's Mitchell. Oh, what a pass! Timpson the finish on the delectable dime from Kelsey Mitchell.
Play fast, and it starts on the defensive end. Kelsey Mitchell gets in. She can just feel that Timpson is there. How about that?
Wow.
Left hand over the shoulder pass. She doesn't even look. She just feels that her teammate is there.
4.9. Miles has a chance to beat the clock. Brings it down the floor. Near half court. Miles. Oh! Whoa! Olivia Miles with the 2020 vision from half court.
Olivia Miles off 2. The bank is open, baby. Welcome to the show. We'll be right back.
Clark, her pass taken away by Wilson. Shot clock off. 3 seconds. Chelsea Gray for 3.
Are you
yes, ma'am!
Are you kidding me? She does it again.
Premier games of this regular season.
You got Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark on an island. Asia Wilson able to come up with a deflection and steal, and then Vegas right here. She does it again. A 3 to go to overtime, and then a 3 to seal the game. Man, Lynx's mom can.
An official new era for the Washington Mystics. Sydney Johnson, who has DMV ties in his first season here at the helm.
Don Thompson III hired me after I played pro ball to work with him at Georgetown. I think the coaching that I had and the playing experience, playing against really good players, getting humbled sometimes, having my day sometimes, I understand what a player has to go through. I also understand the impact of really good coaching, and so I'm trying to do my best in terms of blending those two truths.
Well, he's reaped the benefit and really poured into his captains, his leaders.
Well, you love the resilience and the fortitude by the youngest team in the WNBA.
I love being an ambassador when it comes to Junior WNBA because it allows me to come in contact with these lovely children in front of me in their lovely shoes. Do you guys like your shoes?
Let's get back. Let's get back. Good. Now you spray down. Yeah, exactly.
We're going to give 100% effort no matter what activity you do. What you get is what you put in.
Sports has taught me so much that I carry with me throughout my everyday life, and I think it's something that we will carry with us forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Long as you continue to tell your story and your voice is being heard on a platform that everyone can listen to and see you, then it gives people a chance to dream and want and to listen.
Time this fire, I will stand tall. This deep desire, I'll never fall. Hear the crowd get loud, fire in my veins as the clock gets ticking down. It's game time now. hear the roar. When the lights go out and the crowd wants more, hear it all get loud. Fire in my veins as the clock is ticking down. It's game time now. Let's go. We are the champions. Come on. We are the
Monumental Sports Network's coverage of Mystics basketball is presented by Verizon. The Washington Mystics are powered by Verizon 5G. Vanda Pharmaceuticals, the official pharmaceutical partner of the Washington Mystics. And by your local Washington area Honda dealers. When you want to get more, then it has to be a Honda. Don't settle for less. Visit your local Honda dealer today. Welcome back. Mystics up 2 coming out of the break. Juliana Morgan caught up with the coaching staff coming out of the locker room.
Coach, on the defensive end, you mentioned you need to tighten things up. What specifically do you need to tighten up?
We got to give up a couple of easy points. Yeah, we need to get back early, find the shooters. Weak side is, yeah, we just give wide open looks for their shooters in transition and the half court, so we got to tighten up that side.
Thanks so much, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks, Juliana. That was assistant coach Emery Vatansafer talking about Washington getting back in transition. Sparks 5 fast break points, so not a ton, but enough to cause some concern on the side of Washington.
Right, because they have such great fortitude in terms of their connectivity. LA leads the WNBA with 22 assists per contest. They have 13 assists on 14 made shots at this juncture. So while the pace of play may not be something that is crippling for Washington, if you will, right now, they have to be disruptive even in the quarter court and try to take away early actions and not let them go to their first, second actions in their plays, but their third, fourth, and fifth actions instead.
Little joking around there between Shakira Austin and Erica Wheeler as they're getting set to start the third quarter. Mystics 11-1 when leading coming into third this year. They did a nice job defensively on Agwumake there in the second quarter. Did not have a point.
Well, what I liked about Washington's aggression on the defensive side, they forced 7 turnovers and scored 7 points off of those, and that's something that they need to continue with in terms of getting those live ball opportunities in the open floor.
Wheeler stop and pop, triple goes down. As LA goes back in front.
Well, we've seen her get hot. I mean, that was her season high against Washington when they were in the district in May.
Austin triple team, turned it over. Slow to get up. LA with numbers. Burrell, transition 3, 6 quick points out of the break to start for LA.
Well, that's the pace that LA wants to play with, their 9th and fast break points. That one counts. Just under 9 a game for the Sparks.
Into Austin. Working on Burrell with 3. The fadeaway won't go. LA off and running. Hamby out in front of the pack, avoids the defense and lays it in. Timeout, Washington.
Well, that's one thing Dearica Hamby does so well. Gets off of 2 feet there after rumbling her way down the floor, and fast break opportunity.
Not all kids become goats.
Are you kidding me?
Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. And that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future. Not all kids become goats.
Are you kidding me?
Because goats aren't just born, they're raised. And that all-time part of greatest of all time, it includes the future.
for go-to. Area bench. What a dynamic rookie season. Hits the bucket and the foul. TT at her best in there.
Way too easy.
Look at what she's been able to do. 6 double-doubles, and she is on the elite list of hoopers that have worn a Mystics uniform.
Play confident, play comfortably, play proud. The Her Colors Grant Program is helping girls basketball teams get the resources they deserve. Eligible programs can apply for custom uniform sets designed to help athletes feel comfortable, confident, and ready to compete. Applications are open through August 28th. Head to mystics.WNBA.com to learn more and bring Her Colors to your team. As we take a look at our Ticketmaster fan cam, I love the ears. I love to see all the Mystics gear, as you would expect, but I just love to see the fans packed to the brim here inside Care First.
As always, I mean, the Club 52 members from day one still coming into the building. I'm sure they are having a great time. As always, such fire energy in here all the time.
What's up? Onyenwere dumped it off. Betts corrals it. The turnaround goes down. That snaps an 8-0 run for the Sparks.
It's the aggression for me. Lauren Betts would not be denied right there at point-blank range in a crowded space. Nicely executed.
Wheeler and Burrell both with 3-pointers to start the third quarter. Burrell got downhill. Good defense. Burrell up and under. How did she get that to go?
Well, she serpentined her body and utilized her body to protect herself from the 6'7" frame of Lauren Betts.
Nice find. Ogwumike stepped in front. Wheeler flashes to the corner. Lost the handle, turnover.
They have numbers if they go. Ogwumike is late to the play here.
Onyenwere getting past Burrell, no call. And now LA as Ogwumike out in front of everyone for the easy deuce.
That's a cherry pick, but she fell down, and I would have done the same thing. But that's what we used to call it back in the day.
Largest lead of the game for the Sparks. Onyenwere, 3-pointer, down and out. Washington just 2 of 16 from beyond the arc.
Well, they can't settle for those triples, especially with how potent their offensive production has been inside the key.
Third foul called on Sony Citron. Juliana, what did you find out about the defensive approach?
Guys, well, coming into the second half, Coach Emery said that the focus was on defense, right? The Sparks already have 8 3-points made, but coming out into the huddle, he said it was the same sentiment. We have to stop the Sparks' pace, and they want to do that by putting pressure on those 3-point shooters. Don't let them take any shots from the perimeter.
Easier said than done when you have 3 different players who average in double figures. Ogwumike is one of those. She's fouled on the shot attempt.
LA is 9th best, shooting 33% from range, right? But what they have been able to do to get these threes up and in this game, they've spaced Washington's defense out, and they've hit them with the skip passes. So they're not throwing like that very next pass, but it's a skip pass, so it's longer runs on those threes for the closeouts.
Last foul was on Iriafin, her third. Citron and Iriafin 3 apiece. First miss from the strike by the Sparks. Just 10 combined free throw attempts between the 2 teams so far tonight. A little surprising for Washington. They get there more than 25 times per game. McMahon, extra pass. Betts had it stripped. Wheeler from the wing, that 3, no. Washington with numbers. Oh. Mystics catch a break as it was touched by Ogwumike.
Yeah, it was also a great catch right there of Ogwumike by Benajelani Hamilton. Ogwumike was headed right into the Mystics bench there had she not caught her.
Dangerous pass, but Washington will stabilize.
Wheeler on Citron trying to sit low and be disruptive for a double drag, and now ISO inside.
McMahon with 5. Foul called against the Sparks on Hamby. Third foul on Dearica Hamby, first team foul on LA.
Lynn Roberts saying, what did she do specifically? I didn't see much there, to be honest.
Lainey Hamilton off the screen, rises from the mid-range, too strong. McMahon the rebound. McMahon going to work, turnaround air ball. Ogwumike getting right into the body of Betts. Fell off the rim. Sydney Johnson imploring Washington to go. No call.
Wow,
now's the whistle.
There was more contact there than on the previous possession where they called that one on Hamby. But I think it was a push to the back on that Hamby call, but it was ever so slight. This one, though, a lot of impact on this collision. Atkins and McMahon, and then Hamby coming in for good measure on the blitz from the top side. But good on Ariel Atkins to stay planted with her feet. Well, it's good to have roots in the ground because Cody's coming at you.
Floreth out to Lainey Hamilton, corner, no. Got her own miss. Dribbled it off the foot of Cannon, it will stay with the Mystics.
I mean, Washington has had some really great looks. I still like the shot selection of that triple try by Lainey Hamilton. But I would like to see the ball move a little bit more to the second and third sides and get LA in rotation to get some straight line drives.
Floreth getting right to the rim, blocked by Cannon. Stays with the Mystics, 3.6 on the shot clock. Floreth to inbound. Good to get in. Betts, turnaround, no. Floreth came away with it. Oh, tried the behind the back pass, threw it right to Ariel Atkins. Ogwumike working on Iriafin the board. Citron turning on the Jets, turns around. Iriafin into the body, lays it in for 2 more.
Oh, there was a miscue, and you saw Nneka Ogwumike fall down there. And it was behind Iriafin. I don't think she was aware that she was on the floor until she saw her trying to get up, so she tried to get that done and got that bucket in.
Ogwumike, three-pointer wide left. Last touched by LA. At MedStar Health, we're proud the Mystics continue to trust us as their medical team. And how we treat the pros is how we treat you. MedStar Health, it's how we treat people. Washington finding themselves trailing by 7 after they took a 41-39 lead into the half. How do they rediscover that offensive rhythm?
They got to go back to the basics on the defensive end. In the last 21 games, Washington only gives up just under 81 points per contest, second best to only the Valkyries right now.
Rebound Cannon. And Washington has excelled at those score, stop, score sequences. Atkins fires the 3, too strong, Betts the rebound.
Citron went underneath that screen, and Lucky Atkins was off the mark there.
Iriafin. Turnaround, Kiki continues to find points.
Easy money in the midi for Iriafin there, and I like the patience. She was looking for someone to respace. No one was there to offer her any relief, so she took it upon herself to get a bucket.
Floreth getting on the ground, and a foul called. It'll go against Floreth, her first.
A little too overzealous there, but you like the aggressiveness. Attention to detail there. Just got to dial it back in terms of getting right to the body of Burrell.
Third team foul on Washington in the quarter. 3:38 left here in the frame. Barb Turner with some words for Sydney Johnson.
But what a tremendous job Washington has done just collectively in terms of player development, just staying in the ears of the players when they're on the court, but also when they're on the bench here. The bench mob has been tremendous also as of late, especially over that 7-game win streak.
Hamby too strong. Floreth quickly up court to the rim for 2.
Speed and aggressiveness by Alethea Floreth. That was too much.
Yep. Well, Floreth was whistled for the initial foul, and then there was the extra exchange between her and Burrell.
Well, I think the exchange was more on the side of Burrell there, but Floreth was underneath of Burrell on the play, which was whistled an infraction, as it should have been. But Burrell kept going to the basket, and Floreth said, well, if you're going to keep playing, so am I. And you see right there, the foul was called, and she, you know, that's playground right there. And then the little ice to the shoulder shiver area. But right there, you see the foul was whistled, and then Floreth blocked the shot after the whistle, so it could be